Welcome to Veevar Tech Tips and our series on parts of the guitar.
Yeah, today we're just going to basically walk you through all the different parts that you might find on a guitar. We're going to compare our two different guitars because they're a little bit different, and we're just going to tell you what each thing does. If you want to know about any of it in more detail, we're going to make a video on each part of the guitar, so please go and check that out. Let's start with where it all happens, the strings.
The strings. Okay, so you can have loads of different strings, can't you? There's loads of different brands, loads of different sizes. And sizes, by the way, is called the gauge. So if you're ever in a shop and you ask for some strings and they go, what gauge do you want? They're talking about the thickness and the size of the strings. Am I right?
Yep, totally.
Cool.
And you might also notice that one similarity is that we've both got 6 strings, but you can get guitars with 7 strings, 8 strings,
or even 12.
12 strings. There's all sorts of different types of strings out there, but your standard guitar has 6 strings.
Cool. Well, the strings, they sit on the nut and the bridge, don't they?
Yep.
They both raise the strings above the fretboard so they can actually make a sound, so they can actually vibrate.
Yep.
And then your strings are attached to the guitar through the bridge and the machine heads on the headstock.
Or tuners.
Or tuning pegs.
All sorts of names.
Yeah, they're called loads of different things, okay? So tuners, machine heads, tuning pegs, whatever. They tune your guitar.
Basically, they change the tension of the strings. It's the tension of the strings and the length of it that determine the pitch.
Yes, and the tuning pegs are attached to the headstock, okay? Again, we've got different headstocks, different shapes.
Yeah.
I think yours is a straight angle, actually.
Yeah, this is just straight through.
Mine's ever so slightly on the wonk.
Different angles.
I've also got six tuners, obviously, because I've got 6 strings. I've also got 3 tuners on either side, whereas you've got 6 in a row.
Yeah.
The headstock is attached to the neck, and again, necks are a whole other ball game, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's loads of different ways to attach the neck to the body, for example.
Yeah.
Different shapes, different woods. Yeah, you've got that's a bolt-on neck, and actually mine is glued on, a glued-on neck with some very strong glue. No more nails, I think. Yeah. The front of the neck, though.
Yeah, the fretboard. So the fretboard is where you change the pitch of the strings, because when you fret a note, you've effectively shortened the length of the string and it changes the pitch.
Cool.
Again, it can be made out of lots of different materials. Here I've got a maple fretboard. You've got a rosewood. You've got your fret markers on here, which can either be simple dots like I've got,
or really nice inlays.
Much fancier inlays, which I'm slightly jealous of.
Look at those birds.
Yeah. You'll also maybe get
birds.
You'll also maybe get a different number of frets, depending on the length of your neck and style of guitar.
So that's the neck, and that attaches to the body. This is the business end of the guitar.
Yeah, this is where we've got the bridge that we mentioned earlier. We've also got the pickups. Now, the pickups just effectively listen to your guitar strings. They turn that vibration of the strings into electricity. It'll go off down your guitar cable into your guitar amp so you can hear it.
Yep. Speaking of the body though itself, you can actually have loads of different materials, can't you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Loads
All
of different woods.
Yeah. Different shapes.
Different shapes. Different actual, like, is it solid body? Is it hollow body?
Yeah.
Is it chambered?
There's loads.
All that kind of stuff. You've also got well, you have. I don't. You have a scratch plate.
I do.
I don't have a scratch plate, and all that is protecting the guitar from pick scratches.
Yep.
I've got these strap pins or strap pegs, or what did the student call it the other day?
Strap button.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a new one. But yeah, there you go. That keeps the strap on. Also, I've got this. You don't have this.
I don't.
What's this?
That is a whammy bar.
Or
a tremolo arm.
Yes, different name but the same thing. We've got the jack socket here, haven't we?
The jack socket.
That's
where you plug in your guitar cable.
Yeah, and it has happened to me before in sessions. I'll be there, like, ready to record. I'll be like, wow. I'll be to the sound guy, dude, there's no sound. And he'll just say, look at your feet. There's the cable on the floor, I haven't plugged it in, so don't forget that. And finally, we've got some controls.
We do. So these are connected to the pickups, and they'll change the sound of your guitar or the tone. Normally what you will have is a pickup selector. It just chooses which pickup you're going to be using, and you'll have a volume control and a tone control.
Yeah, so that's our overview on parts of the guitar.
If you want to know about any of this stuff in depth, please go check out our dedicated video on each one, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can be notified each time we make those videos. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time.